welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. On this channel, we're going to be talking about beauty, lifestyle, and a little bit of faith, just so we can glow different inside and out. Today, I'm going to be revamping my wig. I'm going to be installing it. I'm going to be doing my lashes and also my makeup all at home so that you can get the salon experience yourself. So far, I have boiled my water, added my Dawn, I added shampoo and my silicone mix just so that we can get this wig back to life. So now I'm just gonna stir everything up, mix my wig up good, and I'm gonna let that sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. As always, I'm gonna try to talk you guys everything step by step. So this is me going in with my first layer of glue of your choice. Once you have your glue around your hairline, you want to take your comb tail and just spread that glue out smooth. That way it can dry clear. Y'all make sure it's smooth. Make sure it's smooth. Go all around and smooth it out. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. Now that it's dry, we're going in with our second layer of glue. Spread it around the hairline and take your comb. If you notice that your comb is getting sticky to the glue, just take alcohol or a towel or something and rub it off before you apply the next layer or smooth it out with the comb. And this is the third layer, and you can, as you can see, before I added this layer, it was clear. So just make sure it's clear before you add that layer. And I feel like that's life too. Sometimes you have to lay things down and smooth it out before you try to build on top of it. Preparation matters. I always apply a good amount of glue, but no matter how much glue you apply, you just want to make sure that you smooth it out. That way it dries clear. I know I keep saying that a lot, but that matters. Like no matter how much you put, you just want to make sure you smooth it out. And now I'm going in with my fourth layer. This is going to be my last layer. And then we're going to go ahead and get the lace laid. One thing about me, I love a good melt. When my lace is melted and my baby hairs is laid. Oh, baby, this therapy. Okay, now we're placing the wig. I line it up first before pressing it down. Make sure your hairline placement makes sense for your forehead and where you put the glue. And as you can see, as I'm laying it down, I'm also pressing it into the glue with the comb. And when you're doing this step, you kind of want to move quickly. That way the glue doesn't get too dry. But sometimes I allow my glue to be a little bit white. That way it doesn't dry fast while I'm in this process of laying it down. Now I'm just going to take my blow dryer and melt that in. Excuse my facial expression, y'all, please. Now you're going to take your melt spray of your choice, and I just apply a little bit to my fingertips and then onto the lace while I have the blow dryer on warm cool around the whole hairline. Then you're going to take your lace band and then you're going to fold it in half and just tie it on up and let it sit however long you want. Whatever you got to do, go do it and then come back. Alright, now we're just going to get into it. I'm going to do a side part today. I'm going to go ahead and define my part. I'm going to take my wax stick and hot comb and just make sure that it's really, really flat. This waiting period reminds me that sometimes you have to let things sit and set before you touch it. Not everything needs immediate adjustment. Okay, let's take our lace band off and then we're going to define our part a little bit more and then start taking out our baby hairs. If you want baby hairs, it's your preference, but I'm doing baby hairs on this style. So we're going to just go ahead and start taking out our baby hairs and get the lace melted again. y'all don't judge my wig. It's a little ball. We didn't install it a good bit of times, but she's still hanging in there. So we gonna install it again. We're just gonna make it do what it do, okay? When I first started wearing wigs, I used to let other people do my wigs, and I never liked how it came out. So I just started doing my own hair. Then I took a class to learn how to install wigs, and then I just started doing them on other people, and then I just started doing it full time. But yeah, I love doing hair. I love doing wigs. It's just therapeutic for me, and it just make me feel good. I love the way it make other people feel good. I love making other people feel beautiful. So this is just me teaching you guys how to feel beautiful at home. No cost to you. Some of the products you may have to get, but really compared to paying someone, you can do it yourself. Now I'm going to take my foundation and brush and just rub it into where I pulled out, and you can see the lace. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my same melt spray and apply it to the lace so that we can melt it again. I burnt myself so bad, y'all. Ouch. Please don't do that. Please don't. It hurted so bad. Excuse my face again. We're going to take our melt band again and apply it to the lace. So let's melt it one more time. We're going to grab our tweezers. Go ahead and define that part a little bit more. Just go ahead and grab your hot comb. We're going to hot comb it a little bit more just to make it a little bit more flat before we lay the baby hairs. Same cream foundation you use, you want to take a small brush and just rub it into your part, and then you're going to take your black spray and just go ahead and spray that to define your part. I told y'all we didn't install this wig a couple times, so we're going to switch it up. We're going to go ahead and chop it up a little bit, and we're going to do a long bob wig this time. It is so cute, y'all. I love, love, love the style, and the hair is still good quality. Don't get me wrong, it's still good quality, but we didn't wear it a couple times, so we just gonna switch it up and do a bob. All right, since we didn't about lost all circulation, we're gonna go ahead and get this lace band off. Okay, let's go ahead and take our lace band off and get the baby hairs laid. We're gonna comb out the baby hairs, get to cutting, cut to your desired length. I usually cut like an inch long or longer depending on what I got going on at the time. But yeah, you're going to take your product of your choice. I'm using the ECO gel. I think that's what it's called. When forming your baby hairs, you want to make sure that you form it like the letter C. That way it kind of gives baby hair, but you would just play with it and get the desired look that you want. When I first started learning how to do wigs, baby hairs was my main struggle. But the more you practice, the better you get, and it's actually like the favorite thing that I like to do out of the wigs now. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's art. So you just be creative and do what you like or whatever your client likes, and the more you practice, the better you'll get, and that goes with melting the lace as well. have our baby hairs laid and secured now. So now once you have dried it, you're just going to go ahead with your spray bottle and get the hair wet to your desired liking. Once you have it wet, you want to go ahead and grab some mousse and put it on top of that. In my spray bottle, I have water and conditioner, and then I'm just going to take a little bit mousse and rub it on top of that. You can never hot comb enough, so go ahead and grab your hot comb again, and we're going to make sure that this wig is flat, flat, flat. We want to take some of our Got To Be spray and just spray it on top, just so we can control the flyaways. And let's get into the lashes, y'all. I got these lashes from a local beauty supply store. It came with the lash clusters, the spikes, and the bottoms. And for this, it came with 20 inches, 18, and 14. So now you just see me going in with the 20. I did 3 20 inches, 2 18s, and 2 14s for the corner to give the cat eye look. And I just use regular hair bun glue for my lash clusters. It works the same as the bun and steel, actually a little bit better. But just make sure your glue is a little bit dry before you apply it to your lashes. And for the corner eye, you always need a fan for some reason. I don't know why it burns and all kind of stuff, but just grab your fan, make sure that it's dry before you move on. And then you're going to go to the next eye and do the same thing, the same pattern. And you can leave it like this, of course, with one layer, but I always double stack my lashes unless it just gives the full effect, or if I want just a little like classy look. But for this look, I'm going to go ahead and double stack my lashes. That way it can be thick and fuller. As always, make sure you do the same thing to the other eye. We're going to go in with the same pattern and double stack. And y'all, I do apologize. I'm not sure what happened to the clip. I think you couldn't really see me applying the bottom lashes, but I did go ahead and get my bottom lashes applied. And now I'm just going to go ahead and get into my makeup. And today I'm just going to be doing like an everyday look makeup. You can purchase all of these items from your local beauty supply or pharmacy or anything like that. You'll be able to get the products. And for my eyebrows, I use dark brown pencil and just go ahead and fill them in. I'm not gonna really talk you guys much through the makeup look. You can just kind of watch and learn. But as you all know, once you draw in your eyebrows, you want to take your concealer, your shade choice, your brand choice, go ahead and define your eyebrows. Make sure you smooth out the concealer, that way it doesn't have that flashback. There's something about taking time to pour back into yourself, not because you have somewhere to go, not because someone is watching, but because you deserve to feel good in your own skin. I also went ahead and did my nails as well, off camera, but on the next clip I will definitely show y'all how to do your nails at home as well. I feel like sometimes things just need a little bit of care to come back to life. A wash, a reset, a new install, you'll feel like a new person. And that's how I've been feeling about myself lately too. Learning discipline, learning patience, learning how to show up for myself even on the days I don't feel my best. For a long time, I would rush through moments like this, but now I just take my time because this isn't just about hair or makeup. It's about how I see myself. It's about the effort I'm willing to give to my own life. Installing this wig, doing my lashes, and finishing my makeup piece by piece. And I realized the same way I'm careful with this process, I have to be careful with myself too. Everything doesn't have to be perfect overnight. Confidence is built in moments like this, quiet moments, private moments, moments nobody clapped for. But I'm here to tell you that they do matter because one day you look up and realize you're not the same person you used to be. You're much softer, you're stronger, and also wiser. And most importantly, being that you did take the time out to pour into yourself watching this video to learn how to do these things on your own, you matter. So don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing, keep showing up, get up every day, do a little lip gloss, a little eyebrow, a little makeup. Even if you don't want to do makeup, you can just do a little eyebrow, a little lip gloss, and a little blush. Something to make you feel better and feel confident within yourself, step by step, day by day. And then as you work on it day by day, you'll start seeing it as a routine and you'll see the progress that you have made when you first started. So just don't give up, keep going, do it for you, pour into you, make sure that you make yourself feel beautiful. And then you won't have to look for validation from someone else because you're already confident to know. Enhancing my beauty always make me feel so good inside. It just make me feel good while I'm doing it, and then after, of course, I look good and feel good. So this is something that I try to do often, just so that I can pour into my cup in that beauty area. For those who are confused, this is just me going in and contouring my face with my contour stick. Then you're going to take your setting powder of your choice and just go ahead and set your face. And make sure you apply this setting powder wherever you put your concealer. Make sure that you tap it in and not just kind of rub it on. You want to make sure that you tap it and blend it in kind of good. Nah, I'm telling y'all for real. As soon as you get a little feeling good, looking good, you get to feeling good. Look at me admiring myself. I ain't even finished yet. Now I'm going in with my powder contour. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my highlight and just add that for a little bit of pop. And this is my favorite part. I always feel like I OD, but in a good way. But go ahead and grab your blush if you want blush and get that applied, girly. Go from girl to girl la la. And this pretty much wraps everything up. I'm going to go ahead and get my setting spray and my fan and set my face. Make sure you have a fan, that way it sets and dries correct without messing up your work, your art. And then go ahead and get your lip applied, your lip combo. I use my dark brown pencil, and I'm just going to go in with my NYX lip gloss on top of that. And this pretty much wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, taking the time out to watch and pour into yourself, learning how to pour into yourself and feel beautiful. I'm always here for any tips, help you guys learn everything you need to know about beauty, lifestyle, and faith. If you felt this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also leave a comment, that way I can know what to work on, what to post, what you guys want to learn more about. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys as always. Be blessed, and don't forget to pour in yourself every day. Bye.